What up, guys? It's Kyle Carroll from MyMMAnews.com and Carroll's Corner MMA podcast. I'm joined by Danny Maldonado, who's, I don't know if you have a fight lined up right now, or
Um, Not really. I got offered a fight for Bellator in October, but it just wasn't the right time. I was going through some personal stuff and switching gyms, so I didn't take it. But right now, I'm ready to fight hard. I got acclimated with my coaches, so anything that comes up, I'm willing to take it and fight. And it's pro. I'm done with the amateur stuff.
oh, so you're officially now turning pro.
Yes, sir. I'm tired of fighting for free. Like my coach said, it's time to fight for money. We're done fighting for trophies.
Awesome, awesome. So, what is your time frame for a professional fight? What fight card are you trying to get onto right now? I know there's Ring of Combat's always got cards coming up and whatnot. Anything in particular you're trying to get onto?
Ring looking into that CFFC. I know they're coming back. I know they have a lot of fighters that done well and gone to the UFC. So my time frame is probably like late October, November, December. Anything that pops up, I'll get on it as long as the opponent's right, the money's right, and the promotion is right.
Awesome, awesome. So, what do you feel you've done since your amateur career to get you to this next level, to the professional level? What have you done the most to make that leap?
Well, in the amateur game, I feel like I fought the toughest guys possible. See a lot of these guys that they're turning pro, and they have these padded up and fighting 0-1 guys for titles, and like that doesn't really do anything for you. Like the amateurs is for you to make mistakes, fight guys around, so you know what style works for you, what your weakness is. If you're fighting shitty fighters, you're never gonna know your weakness. So I feel like I've done that. I fought the toughest guys. I found out what I'm weak at, what I'm strong at, and for the last couple of months, I've just been cleaning things up, becoming sharper. So I have a lot of coaches now. I have a boxing coach,
Mm-hmm.
I have a Muay Thai coach, I have a grappling coach, and I have a wrestling coach. So everything's covered. So I got everything on point, and I'm just ready to.
Awesome. You broke up a little bit at the end right there, but you fought on almost every promotion in the New York tri-state area. What have you learned most from fighting on the different promotions, and that you'll be able to utilize now that you're a pro?
Uh, I just like traveling, and like going to different venues and getting comfortable with, the locker room and the different environments. And sometimes the crowd is not for you. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's getting comfortable with the atmosphere and then trusting in my team that they got my back whenever. But yeah, I fought everywhere, wherever the best guys were. And I feel like that's how it's going to be in the pros, especially when you fight overseas. You're going to be fighting hometown people from overseas and traveling, so you got to just trust in your core group. And yeah, that's what I learned.
Awesome. And you're making mention of you're adding numerous coaches to cover all the disciplines. What gym are you currently training at, and who are some of your training partners?
So I switched gyms. It's a little bit of a fallout from my last gym. I got nothing but respect for those guys. But I'm at Evolution Muay Thai. It's in Midtown, I believe, on 27th Street.
Okay.
Um, I got a wrestling coach, Gene Kopolansky. He's a NYU standout wrestler. I've known him for a long time. Chad Hernandez is my grappling coach. Is an amazing technical black belt. I still have my boxing coach, Rob Acevedo, and also have a stand-up coach for Muay Thai, which is Brandon Levi. So a lot of the guys that I train with now are guys that I came on with before I started fighting, so they're very familiar with me. So we clicked. It's like
Awesome.
seeing an old friend, an old friend. So yeah, I'm comfortable now. I got all coaches in every discipline, so I'm ready to go.
Awesome, awesome. So, what are you excited most about now that you're a pro? You've done the amateur. You fought a handful of fights on the amateur levels. What are you most excited for now to be that you're a pro?
The paycheck, you know. To be realistic, like when you're fighting, you're not gonna make shit. You're gonna
Hmm.
be fighting for free, basically, for ticket sales, things like that. So it's not as luxurious as people think it is. You're not gonna be Conor McGregor in your first fight. So obviously the money, getting paid some kind of money is cool. But just like now that I'm fighting for a purpose. Like fighting before, you're fighting for free, you're fighting for the amateur. Don't really give a shit about that anymore. So now that my wins will be towards a pro record where losses mean a lot, wins mean a lot too, and you win a lot impressively, you might get a call to Bellator or PFL or UFC. So if I beat Joe Schmo in the amateurs, nobody cares about that. But
Hmm.
if I beat a handful of guys in the pros, people care about it. More people take you seriously. So that's what I look forward to.
Awesome. And now you can use elbows in majority of the promotions, which is a big difference, I believe, too, in arsenal to the game. Uh,
Hell yeah.
well, you were talking about, like you're saying, you're not going to make a ton of money off the bat, but it's going to be some change in your pocket. Uh, do you have sponsors? Do you have any? Do you work another job? What do you do to, um, just continue living? I guess you could say while you're training and fighting.
Uh, yeah. So I do personal training on the side. I used to do a lot of receptionist work for some hospitals. So I do that to make me to pay the rent. But yeah, that's what I like. I like personal training. I started doing that a couple of months now, and I just like helping people. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that in order for me to make a living and pay rent until this pro stuff kicks off and I start making some real money and living the life that I really want to live.
Most definitely. And as we know, part of being a professional is kind of branding yourself and marketing yourself out there. And you've always been kind of a vocal guy, saying what you think on social media, what in interviews. What are you doing as, I guess, a marketing strategy slash branding to take it to the next level?
Just keep talking shit. Hopefully, more people can hear it. I feel like I talk a lot of shit, but I speak like factual things. Like I'm not here just talking shit about everybody. Like I speak the truth, and I have I just I'll compete more, get on bigger platforms, keep being myself, which is what got me here, and then somebody will stick around and start sponsoring me and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna keep being real, keep winning, keep talking shit, and keep people laughing, keep people entertained, and that will get me where I have to go. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm not gonna be like Kobe Covington and Conor McGregor acting like he's some fucking hood dude when he's not. I'm gonna be me, and that'll get me where I'm supposed to be.
Gotcha. And now that you're pro, is there anyone that you want to fight specifically that is a pro? Anyone you want to get in the cage with?
I don't really know the pro circuit like that. I'm just gonna fight whoever I feel my team and I feel like the best matchup is coming up. I'm not gonna be fighting world class fighters in my first fight. That's not a smart thing to do.
Hmm.
I'm trying to have longevity in the sport. I'm trying to build myself. I'm 0-0 again. So there's no need for me to fight like these tough guys off the bat. I'll build my record, I'll build my brand, and then go from there. I don't really know the pro circuit
Well, I mean,
like that.
yeah,
I'll fight whoever.
I meant like almost like, is there anyone that's you fought as an amateur or that you knew was an amateur and now that's a pro? Someone that in the area that you get a win now against them. That's a game changer, and that elevates both yours record, lowers them, and kind of boosts you guys in different direction.
I mean, anybody that beat me in the amateurs, I'd love to fight them again. And actually, like when I beat them, it'll actually mean something. So anybody that beat me, I'll love to fight them. I'm a completely different fighter than they've ever fought. So anybody that beat me who needs a pro contract, who wants to fight a flyweight, I'm your guy. I'm ready to go.
Awesome, awesome. Anyone you want to recognize or shout out to?
Shout out to my boy John Calistine. He's competing in Kasai grappling tomorrow. It's like one of the very high level competitions for jiu-jitsu. Shout out my team, Chad Hernandez, who's also my MMA coach as well. Any of my coaches that have helped me out in the past and in the present, shout them out. And to the flyweight division in the pros, I'm coming to beat some ass and get some money. So
Awesome.
about damn time.
Well, Danny, it's always a pleasure chatting with you. When you find out your next fight, do let us know. We'll get you back on here to announce your fight and
Of course.
so you can talk some trash to them.
You're my guy. Me and you are like this. You're my guy. I like you, man.
Awesome. Well, Danny, I appreciate you taking the time, and best of luck in the future. I'm looking forward to hearing who you fight in your first professional fight.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one, man.
You too. Thank you.